All right, everyone. It shouldn't surprise you that the other day Hillary Clinton was rambling about the patriarchy yet again. In recollection of the last election, her own election, by the way, and many other things, rambling about how men are basically the problem within the United States. Link in the description, archived, of course. Yes, of course. We simply want to keep you down. It's just like white people just want to keep black people down, supposedly. Oh, amazing how the similarity lies. No, that's not actually the case. What's actually happening is that we rejected you because you are insane. I rejected Hillary Clinton, for example, because she appeared poised to want to go to war. As Secretary of State, she oversaw the overthrow of Libya and its collapse into, at this point, sub-third world status, actually, when it had been at least kind of developed. I mean, Gaddafi was not a good dude, and certainly not his sons, but that doesn't mean that there wasn't some glue holding the country together, right? Sometimes, it's better, the medicine is worse than the disease, so to speak. Hey, take this pill. It'll get rid of influenza, but side effects may be like you die or something like that. That's basically what happened to Libya. We've seen this from multiple administrations before. It happens all the time. To ramble about the patriarchy, though, and to go off and say, well, Kamala lost because my patriarchy. I lost because my patriarchy. Americans just aren't ready for a female president. Give me a female candidate that makes sensible comments. Give me a female candidate who's not going to start a war. Give me a female candidate who is not insane. That's all that I'm asking for. I have no problem voting for a woman. I suspect, and other commentators, by the way, have echoed this basic sentiment. I suspect that the first successful female presidential candidate will be a Republican. I believe it'll be someone who is like, reasonably conservative, like, maybe a stretch beyond Amy Coney Barrett or something like that. I do not suspect that it will be a liberal because you're insufferable. You're just completely goddamn insufferable. Nobody wants to listen to you speak. If you yammer on for hours and hours about how men are oppressing you in a country where you have equal rights, while ignoring other countries where women are basically seen as nothing more than cattle, believe it or not, people might not be receptive to that message. Well, I mean, it's a mystery to me. Yeah, I would expect that people would be totally receptive. It's like asking your local housing authority about front yard gardening rules or something like that. You're just going to get lectured and lectured and lectured. Nobody likes somebody who's preachy. You have to be personable. Now, you can have somebody preachy within an administration. There's no problem with that. The Trump administration has several of them. You can find that out for yourself. It's fairly easy to do. But when the person who's actually running for the chief executive position is just a preachy know-it-all, someone like AOC or something like that, and nobody's going to vote for that. Nobody's going to. Hillary Clinton, what's your claim to fame? Oh, you were first lady. Okay. You weren't elected to any position. Oh, you were a senator for a single term. Well, that doesn't impress anyone. You were Secretary of State. That's a little bit better. Oh, wait, then there's the whole Libya business, and all of the other Clinton scandals. And so you see the problem. It's a pattern of problems. Kamala Harris. All right, what's your claim to fame? Oh, you were a corrupt prosecutor? You were in Congress briefly, and then you became VP, but you never really did anything. Yeah, impressive. You know, you get a passing grade. I'll give you a mercy D for effort, and that's about the best that I can give you. This is why you're not getting elected. Now, if Tulsi Gabbard ran right now, even though she's a former Dem and does have some liberal opinions, by the way, that I disagree with deeply, she would probably get elected. The first female president is almost certainly going to be someone who is at least marginally conservative. It is almost certain not to be a liberal individual. It's not because we hate women. It's not because we're trying to keep a woman down. It's not because, misogyny or some bullshit like that. It's because you're insufferable. Assholes. That's basically it. There's really no other way to put it. Hillary Clinton is an insufferable asshole. Kamala Harris is, well, she was more of an absentee, so, I mean, Jill didn't like her, so I guess she's an insufferable asshole, but at least she did it in private. That's a little bit better now, isn't it? Liberal females tend to be insufferable, self-pontificating assholes. That's just the long and short of it. This is why you can't get elected. It's not because I'm rejecting you because you have a vagina. Vagina is perfectly fine. I like vaginas. I like women a little bit too much at times, actually. The problem is that you can't, if you're not well spoken enough, or your ideology fucking sucks and has been rejected by the public. The fact that you have a vagina isn't going to make it more palatable. Here's the problem. Here's the core problem. The core problem is that you have entitled individuals. They have boobs and a vagina and so forth. And they think they can take the same ideology that has been completely rejected, which has been fronted mainly by male politicians, actually, and they can repackage it by saying, well, I'm a strong, empowered woman, don't need no man, and all of a sudden people will vote for them. That's the whole problem. Females are fine, but you're going to get a conservative female president before you get a liberal one. And hopefully the latter never happens at all, because based on what I'm seeing from the left-wing movement, you're a mess. You've got some real problems right now. Conservative women, a little bit better. Some of them are a little bit wonky too. So are some of the men, by the way. Hell, look at Chuck Schumer. He's all messed up constantly. I don't know how many drugs he's on, but I guarantee that he's shopping at the special pharmacy there in D.C. that only members of Congress are allowed to use. That's about all. Peace out.